Hey, welcome back to LDM Show. And if you guys are like me from Bronx, New York, listening to hip hops in the 90s and everything, the BX in the house, you can see who this is. Do I got to say a name, you guys? Come on. This is Miss Rah Digga. How you doing? Jigga, jigga, jigga. This is, oh my God. I'm just hyped right now. I got to see one of the people that I grew up listening to, and you still, Anyway. How's it feel? You're here, Mama's Hip Hop Kitchen today.
Well, this is my first time actually attending this event, and I must say I'm very impressed. I love when community comes together. We're supporting women. We're celebrating our urban culture, and I'm just I'm excited that I was invited, and I'm also excited to participate. I love watching the youth absorb the culture and really live it, and it makes me feel like everything I did wasn't in vain.
Oh, let me just step back and say nothing you did was in vain. Everything was important that you did, and everything that you did impacted one to another to another. And being here on a historical day today at Momma Hip Hop Kitchen 8, ladies and gentlemen, it's in the day, official day. Mama's Hip Hop Kitchen, having you here just put up the icing on that cake. It's like, it just covered it. I feel special,
I'm just a guest.
Put it like this. Now I know how people feel when they're on my show. They're like, oh, my God, he's a celebrity. No, now you're the celebrity because I'm just a regular guy here. But how it feels to have impacted so many people, guys, girls, and everything.
Well, I mean, I've been doing this for a very long time, since I was young, and I know there were a lot of influences and people that inspired me, that gave me the drive to do this. So to have people say to me, you inspired me, or I grew up listening to you. One, it makes me feel old, but no, but most importantly, it does make me feel like, wow, I really made that connection. Because a lot of times, especially when you're an older artist, you may feel like the youth don't know who you are, or they're not really connecting, or don't get you, not familiar with you. But I've been pleasantly surprised to find out that there are a lot of teenagers and young adults that really rock with me and just like appreciate me and respect me. So I'm humbled. I'm humbled. That's nowhere else to put it.
You mentioned about how the youngsters probably know you, don't know you, but it makes you feel good. You actually came from an era where a woman really had a fight to be on that because it was a male dominant, stage. How does it feel to be part of that resolution and coming down here now on an historical day in Hip Hop Kitchen?
Well, I know, when I was like active in the on the major label circuit and like that, everyone kind of had their cliques they were assigned to. Like, I was assigned to Flipmode, like Kim, Kim was Junior Mafia, Foxy was the front, like everybody, Eve was Rough Riders, like everybody had their designated cliques. But one of the things about me, which I take pride in, is the simple fact that I wasn't put in that position because I'm a female. I earned my right as a lyricist to romp with the guys, and I actually had my deals, even prior to getting down with a clique. So it wasn't like, Busta Rhymes stood around and said, okay, we need a chick, who we're going to choose. Basically I was brought to them to help their situation. So that makes me feel blessed, and I think it's a blessing that going on 15, almost 20 years later, which, by the way, April 4th is the 15th anniversary of Dirty Harriet. So woo woo. Yep. And I will say that as far as like lyricism goes, and the culture and just everything that I always stood for, like I always promoted lyricism over everything. I never, my whole moniker was based on not having to sell sex to be successful.
And you know what? That's what I was just going to say, too. You were like one of the females that I watched that even my mom didn't really listen to hip-hop or nothing. But she would say, you see? Mira esa. She don't need to be dressed like that, And you did one of those. You like, hey, I'm going to be me.
For what I stood for. I mean, it doesn't get you the big chart positions or, the multi-platinum record sales, but I am, you know, I am proud to say that I have my credibility. I have my respect. I'm genuinely well off, and I, you know, I'm just grateful that I stood firm with my legacy, and when females of today look at me, they say, you know, she was true to her word. Like she never sold out, and I'm still here.
Wow, it's an amazing, a historical day. Mama's Hip Hop Kitchen 8 has been a historical day all day, and remember, it is today that has become a day every March. March 7th, Mama's Hip Hop Kitchen, and I just have to, digga, I just gotta, woo. I am not worthy of this moment, but I tell you, it just made it an historical day. I wish I could just stay here the whole hour and talk to her, but we have to show
so many other talented performers. I'm enjoying the show. I have my daughter. I actually brought my daughter and my niece out here with me. They are just having a ball. So thank you guys for having me. Follow me on Twitter, The Real Rah Digga, The Real Rah Digga on Instagram, Rah Digga Music on SoundCloud and Facebook.
This is the LDM Show. I'm Charles Aloma. Digga, 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 digga. We'll see you later.
Trying to get that plug in the future. Are you still gonna get that love?